It's finally happened. After years of chaos, trolling, and jaw-dropping beef, 6ix9ine just leaked what he's calling his final message to Lil Durk. And let's just say, the internet hasn't been the same since. The clip dropped out of nowhere late last night on Instagram Live before being deleted seconds later, but not before thousands of fans screen-recorded it. And in the short, unfiltered video, 6ix9ine looks different. No rainbow hair, no flashy chains, no manic laughter, just raw emotion. His eyes heavy, his tone calm, and his words chilling. He said, "I ain't running, I ain't hiding, but I'm done. This street war, it's over. Tell Durk, he won." Fans instantly lost their minds. Was this a setup, a trap, or had the self-proclaimed king of trolls finally admitted defeat? What made it even more shocking was the timing. Just hours after a mysterious altercation reportedly broke out in Miami involving someone from Durk's OTF circle. Sources close to the situation claim 6ix9ine's team received serious warnings before the message went public. Twitter erupted. "6ix9ine folding?" one fan wrote. Another said, "Nah, this gotta be a trick. He don't go out like that." But the look in 6ix9ine's eyes said otherwise. And now, with whispers that this final message might have been recorded weeks ago, before something major went down behind the scenes, fans are wondering, did 6ix9ine know something the rest of the world didn't? Because if this really is the end of the 6ix9ine versus Lil Durk saga, then the truth about what pushed him to that breaking point might be darker than anyone imagined. Stay tuned, because what comes next might just end everything. The night was quiet, almost too quiet, when a single notification lit up everyone's phone. 6ix9ine is live. For someone who once lived for chaos and controversy, that small red circle on Instagram hit like an earthquake across social media. Within seconds, hundreds of thousands of people were watching, expecting another wild rant, maybe a new diss track, maybe another dig at Lil Durk. But this time, it wasn't that. 6ix9ine sat in his car, the glow from the dashboard lighting half his face. Gone were the colorful wigs, the diamond-encrusted grills, and the cocky grin. What fans saw instead was a man who looked drained. His eyes were glassy, his voice cracked, and his message was short but heavy. "I'm done with it. Tell Durk it's over. I don't want no more beef. I don't care about who wins. I lost too much already." And then, silence. No music. No jokes. No trolling. Just a deep, eerie pause. Within minutes, the live ended. But the internet? It exploded. Twitter went ballistic. One fan tweeted, "This ain't the same 6ix9ine, bro. Something's off." Another wrote, "If 6ix9ine saying it's over, then something real happened behind the scenes." Meanwhile, on Reddit and TikTok, conspiracy theories were already spiraling. Some fans claimed the car he was sitting in looked like a rental, meaning he might have been hiding out. Others pointed out that he looked like he hadn't slept in days. But the real shock came when someone leaked an alleged audio clip of a phone call between 6ix9ine and one of his old associates, a call that hinted he'd been getting threats for weeks. In the audio, 6ix9ine's voice trembled as he said, "They said if I show my face in Miami again, it's done. But I'm tired of hiding. If it's my time, it's my time." People couldn't believe it. Was this the same man who once taunted entire gangs, called himself untouchable, and laughed in the face of danger? Something had clearly changed. Even bigger shockwaves hit when DJ Academics posted a cryptic tweet, "A lot going on behind the scenes, y'all don't even know half of it. Prayers up." Fans immediately started tagging Lil Durk, flooding his comments with, "Did you see this?" and "What did you do to him?" But Durk stayed silent. No tweet, no story, nothing. Just stillness. That silence was deafening. Then, less than 24 hours later, a post appeared on 6ix9ine's backup account. A simple black screen with white letters. No regrets, just peace. Fans were losing it. Was he quitting music? Was he scared for his life? Or was this another mind game? Theories ran wild. Some believed the feds had warned him about an imminent threat. Others thought he'd finally realized the beef had gone too far. But according to one insider close to 6ix9ine, things weren't just bad. They were dangerous. The source told Rapwave Online, 6ix9ine's been moving weird lately. He canceled shows, stopped pulling up to spots he used to love, and even told his manager he's thinking about disappearing for good. Something's up. And that's when the story took an even darker turn, because word started spreading that this final message wasn't recorded that night. It had been filmed weeks earlier. Someone inside his circle leaked that the video was shot after an altercation in Miami involving a man linked to Lil Durk's camp. Apparently, things had gotten heated, not just online, but in real life. Witnesses said a group of men approached 6ix9ine at a gas station. There were words exchanged, then shoving, and before anyone knew it, punches were thrown. No arrests were made. No one pressed charges, but everyone knew what it was about. Durk's people reportedly told him afterward, "That was your warning." From that day forward, 6ix9ine moved differently. He stopped flexing online, stopped going live, and even ditched his security team. Some say he didn't trust anyone anymore. Then came the message, the now viral "It's Over" clip, and everything clicked. Even fans who hated him began to sense something was wrong. TikTok comments read, "This ain't the troll 6ix9ine. This is the scared 6ix9ine. He knows something we don't." And as the video racked up millions of views, people started asking the one question nobody could answer. What exactly did 6ix9ine mean by "it's over"? Was it the beef, his career, or his life? By morning, his accounts were wiped clean. No posts, no profile pic, no story. Just gone. That's when fans realized this wasn't just another stunt. Something real, something dangerous, was unfolding behind the scenes. And soon, the truth about what 6ix9ine knew would drag Lil Durk, his team, and half the rap industry into a storm no one saw coming. Because when 6ix9ine said, "It's over," he didn't mean the beef. He meant everything. The morning after 6ix9ine's haunting live, the internet woke up to chaos. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, it didn't matter where you looked. The phrase, "It's over," was trending everywhere. But what made the story explode wasn't just the message itself, it was what came after. At around 10 a.m., a mysterious Dropbox link started circulating online. At first, people thought it was fake, but when fans opened it, their jaws dropped. Inside were screenshots and audio clips, allegedly between 6ix9ine and someone in Lil Durk's circle, and these weren't just any texts. They were personal, emotional, and downright chilling. One of the screenshots showed a message from an unknown number, saved under the contact Chicago plug. It read, "You think this is a joke? You played too many games. There's only one way this ends." Then, a response from 6ix9ine. "You really think I'm scared of y'all? I made y'all legends. Without me, nobody talk about you." But what made everyone freeze was the next voice note. A man's voice, deep and calm, allegedly saying, "Ain't nobody scared, bro. You brought this energy. We just gonna finish it." Fans immediately started comparing the voice to one of Durk's known associates, and the resemblance was uncanny. Within minutes, blogs were on fire. 6ix9ine's final message linked to Durk beef, real or fake, screamed one headline. Did Durk's camp threaten Tekashi? Asked another. DJ Academics went live, and his tone said it all. "Y'all, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I talked to some people close to both sides. This ain't just rap beef no more. It's deeper. 6ix9ine might really be in danger." The chat blew up with comments. "Durk better respond before this gets ugly." If this is true, the street's about to go crazy. And this feels like the end of something big. But even as the world speculated, Lil Durk stayed silent. No tweets, no posts, no reactions. Instead, his close friend and collaborator, Lil Reese, posted a cryptic tweet. "When you talk too much, the universe listens." Fans took that as a shot at 6ix9ine, and suddenly, the tension was back on full blast. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, sources claimed that 6ix9ine's team had been contacted by the feds. Allegedly, authorities were monitoring his online activity because they feared a possible retaliation scenario. According to one insider, they told him straight up, lay low or leave the country for a while. But 6ix9ine being 6ix9ine, he didn't listen. Just 2 nights later, he was spotted in Miami, again. This time at a small lounge, no security, no entourage. Fans caught videos of him sipping a drink, hoodie on, quiet. He looked broken. Not the loud, trolling, rainbow-haired star everyone knew, but a man lost in his own mind. A fan who approached him said she asked if he was okay. His response? You. Ever realize when you win too much, everybody want you dead? That clip went viral instantly. It was clear something was eating at him, and fast. Then came the real bombshell. A YouTuber known for exposing celebrity secrets posted a leaked DM between 6ix9ine and someone under the handle Only the Family Real. In it, 6ix9ine allegedly wrote, "I'm not doing this no more. Tell Durk he won. Durk he won. I'm tired. I don't sleep, I don't trust nobody. This beef took everything from me." The response? You started it. Now live with it. That message, cold, final, hit fans like a gut punch. The comments were brutal. This isn't a game anymore. He's crying out for help and no one's listening. The industry turned its back on him. Within hours, that DM screenshot was deleted, but by then, it was everywhere. Bloggers, YouTubers, and even mainstream media started picking up the story. Everyone wanted to know the same thing. Was 6ix9ine really done, or was this the calm before the storm? Meanwhile, sources inside Durk's camp told Rap Nation TV that Durk was furious about the leaks. One insider claimed, Durk said he don't want his name tied to this no more. He told everyone, if something happens to that dude, don't even look at me. But behind the scenes, whispers said Durk was watching closely. Apparently, 6ix9ine had information, real dangerous information, that could expose more than just rap beef. One rumor floating online claimed 6ix9ine had recorded private convos with high-level industry players, gang affiliates, and promoters, the kind of stuff that could destroy careers overnight. He'd been threatening to drop it all if anything ever happened to him. A tweet from a now-deleted burner account sent shivers across the internet. It read, "If I go, everything goes with me. Files, names, videos, proof, the truth always wins." The account was allegedly linked to 6ix9ine, so now fans were asking, was this final message his goodbye? Or his warning? As the tension grew, the streets started talking. In Chicago, whispers circulated that people close to Durk were tightening up. In Miami, police presence around known rap hotspots suddenly increased. Everyone knew. Something was brewing. And then, late one night, a strange video hit the dark corners of Reddit, showing what appeared to be 6ix9ine arguing with someone over FaceTime. The voice on the other end sounded like Lil Durk's. 6ix9ine shouted, "You think I care about this rap shit? You think I care about Billboard? Bro, I've been living in fear for years, you won. Congratulations." The other voice, calm, almost mocking, replied, "Then stop talking." And just like that, the call ended. The screen went black. People couldn't tell if the video was real or edited. But it didn't matter, the damage was done. Fans flooded both rappers' pages with comments like, "We just witnessed the end of an era. This beef ain't entertainment no more. If something happens to 6ix9ine, we know who to blame." By sunrise, 6ix9ine's location was reportedly unknown. His phone was disconnected. Even his closest contacts couldn't reach him. As one of his old producers put it, he vanished. Like literally disappeared. Nobody knows where he went, and that's not like him. He always loved attention. This time, it feels final. That's when fans began realizing. When he said, "It's over," he wasn't just talking about the beef, he was talking about himself. Because whatever he knew, whatever he was running from, it was coming closer. And when that truth surfaced, it would shake not just Durk's world, but the entire rap industry. The next morning, the entire rap industry felt like it was holding its breath. TMZ, The Shade Room, No Jumper, and even Rolling Stone picked up the story. Tekashi 6ix9ine goes silent after leaking message to Lil Durk. Fans fear the worst. Everyone was talking, but no one really knew what was happening. The only thing clear? Something dark had shifted. A source close to 6ix9ine told reporters, "He's been paranoid for weeks. Cameras in his house, burner phones, sleeping in different hotels every night. The pressure got to him." But what made things even crazier was a sudden upload that appeared on 6ix9ine's abandoned YouTube channel. No thumbnail. No description. Just a title. "My Truth, Final Message." The video was only 1 minute and 36 seconds long, but it sent the entire internet into a frenzy. In it, 6ix9ine sat in a dimly lit room, hoodie up, voice trembling but determined. He said, "Everybody got a version of the story. I got mine too. I did things, yeah. But I was loyal to people who wanted me gone. You call me a rat, but half y'all snitching on yourselves every day online. I ain't scared no more. I already lost everything that made me human. So if I go, remember, I told the truth before they could rewrite it." Then he looked directly into the camera and whispered, "It's over." The video ended, no outro. No logo, no music, just static. Fans lost their minds. Comments poured in by the thousands. "This feels like a goodbye. Someone check on him." This is giving Tupac's last message energy. Within 24 hours, the video hit 12 million views, but just as fast, it was deleted. YouTube claimed copyright violations, but insiders said someone from inside the label had filed a takedown request. And that's when things got even stranger, because just a few hours later, Lil Durk finally broke his silence. He didn't post a video, didn't go live. Instead, he dropped an Instagram story, a black screen with just 3 words, "Let karma talk." Fans went into overdrive. Did Durk just threaten him? Was he admitting something? Was this a coded warning? Twitter exploded with theories. One fan tweeted, "Durk playing chess while 6ix9ine spiraling." Another wrote, "This ain't rap beef anymore. This is trauma versus revenge." But Durk wasn't done. The next day, he uploaded a snippet of a new unreleased track to his Instagram. The lyrics? "You cried wolf too many times, now the wolves don't care when you bleed." People immediately connected the dots. It was clearly aimed at 6ix9ine, but the tone wasn't angry. It was cold. Even industry insiders began to weigh in. Charlemagne the God said on The Breakfast Club, "Look man, 6ix9ine might have been the loudest in the room, but that don't mean he was the strongest." At some point that act catches up to you. Maybe this is his wake-up call. Academics, who's known to be one of 6ix9ine's closest contacts, sounded worried for the first time ever. He told me before that he had stuff that could end careers. I didn't believe him. Now? Bro, I think he really had receipts. That's why the industry's so quiet. Everyone's scared. And he wasn't wrong. Because out of nowhere, several major rappers who used to mock 6ix9ine suddenly went silent too. Meek Mill. Quiet. To Doug, no comments. Even Boozy, who always had something to say, tweeted then deleted. "This game darker than y'all think. Protect your soul." Fans began connecting clues, and a wild theory started trending. That 6ix9ine wasn't just feuding with Lil Durk, he was being silenced by powerful people who wanted his files destroyed before he could leak them. One fan summed it up perfectly. "This ain't just Durk and 6ix9ine beef. This is industry-level chess. Too many people with too much to lose." Meanwhile, anonymous insiders claimed that 6ix9ine's files, the ones he mentioned in his warning tweet, were real. Allegedly, they included unreleased footage of private label meetings, hidden deals, and text chains between rappers pretending to be enemies but working together behind the scenes. The idea that 6ix9ine could expose the entire industry sent shockwaves across hip-hop. An LA producer close to the situation told one blog, "If that man drops what he's got, you're gonna see alliances crumble overnight." It's not just about music. It's money, politics, image. The fans think it's just rap beef. Nah, it's way bigger. But not everyone believed it. Some said it was all another 6ix9ine stunt, that he was playing the victim to get attention before dropping new music. A comment on RapDaily read, "Come on, y'all. Every time he says it's over, he drops a song 2 days later. This is marketing 101. Still, others weren't convinced. Because this time, even 6ix9ine's friends were quiet. His old security guard Boom said in an interview, "He ain't trolling. I seen him, he's done." The fame, the beef, the paranoia, it broke him. He told me, "Boom, if I disappear, don't look for me." That line, "Don't look for me," became another viral hashtag. "Don't look for me" started trending on TikTok with fans making tribute videos, edits of his rise and fall, and emotional montages of him crying during interviews. For the first time, people weren't laughing at 6ix9ine. They were worried for him. Even his ex, Jade, posted a cryptic message on her story. "He's not perfect, but he's still human. Pray for him." At the same time, police reports started circulating that a multi-city investigation was underway, connecting 6ix9ine's leaked files to potential cybercrimes. According to one Miami source, FBI agents had visited several of his former associates, questioning them about missing hard drives. Was someone trying to find the files before they went public? One hacker group even claimed online that they were in possession of part of the archive, but nobody could verify if it was real. Meanwhile, Lil Durk went back to business as usual, posting studio clips, hanging with friends, laughing. But fans noticed something odd. In every video, Durk had more security than usual. Bodyguards, SUVs, tinted windows. The man was moving like he expected something. Then, during an Instagram live session, one fan commented, "You scared of 6ix9ine's files?" Durk looked at the screen, smirked, and said, "You can't leak what's already out there. Real ones already know the truth." That one sentence reignited the internet all over again. Because if real ones already know, what truth was he talking about? By this point, the whole situation felt like a movie. 6ix9ine missing, Durk silent but taunting. The industry acting paranoid. Nobody knew if this was the setup for 6ix9ine's grand comeback, or the final chapter in one of hip-hop's wildest stories. And as days passed with no word from Tekashi, the silence started to feel dangerous. It had been 5 days since 6ix9ine's last words. "It's over. No posts." No sightings, no lives, just an eerie silence that spread across the internet like smoke. But then, out of nowhere, something unbelievable happened. At 3:33 a.m., an anonymous link started spreading across X, formerly Twitter, and Telegram. No caption, no context, just a download file titled Truth Part 1 Zip. Within hours, millions had seen it. Inside the file were screenshots, voice memos, and recorded FaceTime clips, all allegedly showing private conversations between some of the biggest rappers in the game. Names like Lil Durk, Meek Mill, even a few producers from 6ix9ine's old label were in the mix. The content? Pure chaos. One clip, barely 30 seconds long, allegedly showed a familiar voice saying, "We gon' make sure he don't talk again. Dead men can't drop tapes." People online went insane. Was this real? Had 6ix9ine predicted his own downfall? Or was this one final stunt from the self-proclaimed king of trolls? Within 24 hours, the file vanished. Every re-upload was flagged and taken down for legal reasons. But by then, it was too late. The internet doesn't forget. One TikTok user posted, "This ain't beef anymore. This is blackmail gone wrong." Another added, "He leaked something too powerful. That's why he disappeared." The industry went into lockdown. Labels told artists to stay quiet. Publicists deleted old tweets. Even DJs stopped playing both 6ix9ine and Durk tracks in certain cities. It was like hip-hop suddenly had a ghost in the machine. Meanwhile, a woman claiming to be 6ix9ine's cousin did an emotional live on Instagram. Tears streaming, she said, "He called me last week, said he was tired, said he couldn't tell who was real anymore. That's not a stunt. That's a cry for help." Fans flooded her comments with messages like, "Pray for 6ix9ine and justice for Tekashi." But at the same time, others weren't buying it. A well-known blogger, DJ Rels, posted, "Every time Tekashi disappears, he comes back with $1 million deal. Y'all falling for the same movie again." But if this was a movie, it was about to reach its darkest scene yet. Because 2 days later, Lil Durk went live for the first time since the leaks. He was sitting in his car, chain glistening, calm as ever. Fans flooded the comments, "Where's 6ix9ine? Did you see the files? Are you scared?" Durk smiled slightly, leaned forward, and said, "Ain't nothing to be scared of. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. That's the streets." The live ended right there. The clip went viral instantly. People took it as a message. Some saw confidence, others saw guilt. But behind the scenes, there was more. A security guard who once worked for both Durk and 6ix9ine told a small podcast that both camps had been under heavy surveillance by federal agents for weeks. "Feds watching everything now. Every burner phone, every account. They ain't playing with this." Meanwhile, small-town radio stations began reporting sightings of a man with rainbow hair in Mexico, then Puerto Rico. None confirmed. All unverified, but one blurry photo of a man resembling 6ix9ine at a gas station near Guadalajara broke the internet again. People started believing he was alive, hiding, and plotting something huge. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. 6ix9ine's Instagram, which had been inactive for days, suddenly posted a single story, a black screen with a Bible verse. Luke 8:17, "For nothing is hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open." The world froze. That verse, that tone, that timing. It wasn't a goodbye, it was a warning. Rappers started calling their lawyers. Labels started locking down their PR teams. Even Durk's team went dark again. No new posts, no statements. Fans started saying 6ix9ine had scheduled the post before going offline, that it was his way of saying, the truth is coming. And then, one final twist hit like a lightning bolt. A hacker group calling themselves The Witnesses released a statement claiming they had access to all of 6ix9ine's leaked materials, and they planned to drop it at the right time. Their message read, "He told the truth. You ignored it. Now you'll all hear it uncensored." Fans went wild. Theories flew everywhere. Some said the witnesses were just 6ix9ine's own marketing team. Others believed it was his last revenge from beyond the scenes, a ghost haunting the game he exposed. In Chicago, bloggers close to Durk's crew claimed that he had moved out of his mansion and gone private with his location. He wasn't scared. He was being careful. One insider even revealed, "Durk don't trust nobody right now. He cleaning house, people getting fired, phones getting changed, even some friends unfollowed. It's real tense." By now, the line between truth and fiction didn't exist anymore. Every post, every rumor, every silence became a clue. The entire internet was watching like it was a Netflix series, waiting for the next episode. But then, silence again. No leaks, no messages, no lives, just a caption on one of 6ix9ine's old posts that someone noticed weeks later, hidden deep in the comments section. It read, "They tried to bury me, but they didn't know I was a seed." And just like that, the mystery of 6ix9ine's final message became the biggest unsolved story in modern rap history. Some believe he's in hiding, some believe he's done for good, but others? They believe he's watching, waiting for the day when the truth he promised finally drops. Because if there's one thing we've learned from Tekashi 6ix9ine, it's that nothing is ever really over. So, what do you think really happened? Was 6ix9ine's final message just another publicity stunt? Or was this his real cry for help? His way of warning the world that something darker was going on behind the scenes? Did Lil Durk know more than he let on? Did the leaks actually exist? And if they did, who shut them down? Because at the end of the day, whether you love or hate 6ix9ine, you can't deny this. He changed the entire landscape of rap beef forever. He made the internet part of his war zone. And even when he vanished, he made sure the world kept talking. Maybe the final message wasn't about revenge. Maybe it was about freedom, from fame, from fear, from the chaos he built himself into. Or maybe, just maybe, 6ix9ine is still out there, watching all of us speculate while laughing from the shadows. Because if there's one thing 6ix9ine mastered better than anyone, it's controlling the narrative. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was this the end? Or just the setup for 6ix9ine's biggest comeback yet? Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications, because when this story unfolds, you'll want to be here first. Because in hip-hop, the truth doesn't sleep. It waits.